Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Cancer for the month of May 2025. I hope all my Cancer friends out there are doing absolutely amazing. Please do let me know in the comments section how things are going for you. I hope that everything is going well, but if you leave a comment, that will help me establish more of a connection with your energy. So thank you to everyone that does that. Also, as you know, this is a general reading. There may be parts that may not resonate with everything that you feel, but do remember that if something doesn't resonate, you just let it float by and just, keep your internal peace and focus, because you manifest from within. You don't want to take something that's not for you and try to make it yours, because then it creates resistance. As you know, this is a general reading, so I've already shuffled and meditated on the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, you have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Four of Swords. In the obstacle position, you have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Four of Wands. In the present position, you have the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Cups. And in the future outcome position, you have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So the worst part is over, and this is going to be for a good while, Cancer. You've stood the test, you've stood the test, you've stood the test. Can we just take a moment and clap for your greatness? Can we just take a moment and acknowledge your strength and the ability to put one foot in front of the other, because you did it. You have had quite You've had quite a load you've been carrying, and quite a few things happened, especially in the last 10 months. So the fact that you've made it and you are now stronger than ever, and still kind of creating and dreaming and achieving goals, this is absolutely an inspiration to everyone around you. The Ten of Wands is such a burden that has finally fallen off your shoulders. Things are easier, much easier now. We do see with the cards, in the past position you have the Ten of Wands, but in the obstacle position you have the Seven of Wands. So things are easing up, right? The amount of wands is decreasing. So you are having less to carry on your shoulders, which is absolutely very, very important. And that means that you've satisfied such strong karma. You paid off a big karmic debt. You've closed some chapters, big chapters in your life. So the divine here is kind of rewarding you. You've passed all the things that you've needed to pass, and definitely some rest is required. It can be active rest, it can be a fun vacation, it can be something that you're doing around the place that you live. For me, it would be like riding horses and hiking and, connecting with nature. Maybe for you, it's something like going to a concert or enjoying some kind of a show, and spending time with friends and celebrating. So it's definitely this summer is going to bring you a lot of joy. You're really going to change some things in your life, but these are positive changes. These are changes that will bring you more happiness. So you're clearing out the clutter. You're finally ready to let go of some of the things you've been holding on for far too long, because you were trying to preserve the past. You were trying to keep certain memories alive. You're letting go of all those things, and you're moving forward a lot lighter than you used to be. Your energy is lighting up, which is really, really great. Because in the past, you did feel overwhelmed and you felt exhausted and you felt an internal struggle and a little bit of regret or maybe bitterness or maybe one of those dense energies that are not super pleasant. You know, you didn't really have the downtime that kind of healed you. And so now you're kind of coming into your own and into your own new identity. And I think that will really open up a whole new side to you that you will be pleasantly surprised by. We do still see some things that are bringing your energy down because you have the Seven of Wands in the obstacle position. But again, these are much more manageable hurdles and much more manageable responsibilities and tasks. And you're much stronger than before, because you're stronger on the inside. You're able to hold more energy. You're able to hold more light. The more light you're able to hold, the easier things become. But getting to the light can be a challenging road. And again, in order to hold more light in your body, you gotta do the grounding cord. You gotta fill yourself back up with the sun and, all the healing and abundance that you put into it. And you got to do it religiously, repeatedly. You got to always check yourself. Am I being in the center of my head? Doing those basic energy exercises that I've laid out for you in the secret video is helping you to hold more light. Once you hold more light, you are able to start to kind of create better, right? Because now you're still kind of creating muddled manifestations, but the more energy that you do, or more energy work that you do, the more precise things become. You're able to manifest much more clearly, much more free of karma, much more on a higher divine level, if you will. And I think that it definitely helps a lot with assertiveness, with having clear boundaries. The Seven of Wands in the obstacle position definitely tells me that a part of you is tired and kind of wants to give up a little bit. But the other part of you, the fighting part of you, is remembering the fact that you need to have strong boundaries. And while most of the time you do, there's still some work in that area that needs to be completed. And you need to be more assertive for the things you believe in and not necessarily allow others to convince you otherwise. So, the world is moving in that direction. So I think that the more energy work that you do, the more it is going to put you ahead of others and also benefit you in the long run. But with the Seven of Wands here, the specific boundaries is more related to your community, because you got the Four of Wands in the clarifying position. So make sure people in your community that you care very much about, that may very much be really good people, you still need to assert more boundaries with them, no matter how great great they are, you're someone who is an absolute star. So, your time is precious and is directed towards your goals and your dreams. So there may be people in your life, maybe friends, maybe family, maybe relatives, maybe acquaintances who may be kind of wanting to cross some of the boundaries, and you need to kind of reassert those for your benefit. Now, in the present position, you have a really great combination. You have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. So something is being given to you, like there's some kind of a reward that is coming in. First of all, the pentacles symbolize coins, and oftentimes are interpreted as money is coming in. While I think this is more closely aligned with resources. I think that there's some really good resources coming in for you that can be viewed as a form of currency, and so definitely the resources are coming in. You also have at least two very loyal spirits next to you, that are just blindly loyal, that just think you can't do no wrong. The only thing you can do wrong is not give them your love, by being busy or distracted or whatever. But there's, you've got really strong, loyal energies around you. Someone just adores you up and down, and all around. And so definitely this is bringing in really good vibration for you for the month of May, where you're going to be feeling fulfilled and happy, and like there is quite a lot of things to look forward to, because there are. The Ten of Pentacles is a generally good omen to have in the spread, but the Ace of Cups is a great omen to have in the spread. So there's some kind of a new relationship coming in. Maybe it's a rejuvenated old relationship, but there's a new feel to it. Some kind of new emotions are going to be experienced by you, so you'll have that thrill in your life, where you are thrilled to wake up and jump out of bed and go, after your day with a pep in your step and a smile on your face, and just like living life and loving it. Some kind of new attachment maybe is coming in. Some kind of a new emotional relationship is coming in. And if you are not, like, if you're convinced that that's not for you, maybe there's some kind of a new hobby that you're going to develop, maybe something that you're going to discover that's going to make you very emotionally attached to it, because you just love it. Maybe it's a sporting hobby, maybe it's some kind of a creating something with your hands, or decorating something, or putting something together, but there's something really wonderful that is going to be coming into your life, to the point where you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't care how tired I am, I just want to, be in that all day. Like you're gonna rearrange your life to focus on that, because you're so just enamored with it. It's really quite wonderful. You will be neglecting some of your work tasks, because you have the Four of Cups clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. You will feel somewhat detached and disconnected with working on something, because the Eight of Pentacles is a card that generally represents, being hard at work. And so with the Four of Cups, it tells me that your focus is elsewhere. You're not going to be focusing on the duties that you have, some kind of duty that you'll be ignoring. Do be careful with that, because you don't want to, let it completely go by the wayside. But the Four of Cups definitely shows indifference. Make sure that you are somewhat emotionally attached to it and are paying attention, because ultimately that will benefit you in the long run. Let's see what we can clarify with the tea leaf cards that I will be pulling for you. And we got flowers, happiness. We also have scissors, disappointment in some affair. We also have tent, temporary situation. And one last one. We have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. I think that these, again, it's not so much about fear and worries, it's about tense situations, and this has something to do not with you directly, but with someone around you, because this card does not represent your energy. It represents energy someone else that is going to be coming to you and saying, I need help, help me, what do I do, how do I fix this? And because you're so nurturing, you are going to take on their energy and feel it with your body. You're going to put it in all your chakras and try and feel it. So it's important that you don't be neutral, because it's their situation, not yours. Don't take on someone else's karma. Let them deal with their karma. If a person's learning their lesson, you gotta stand by and watch them learn it. And it takes a lot of discipline with your energy to do that. So this is your card. You've got the happiness card, and it's coming in because you overcame your lessons, and so you've cleared your karma. So there's no doubt about that. There's no confusion there. Happiness is coming in for you, but you do tend to spread yourself, and take on other people's energy. So it's important you don't. Now, for the Shaman's Dream Oracle card, we've got Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing, because the wheel is turning in your favor. The destiny is turning in your favor. It has aligned for you. So it's important for you to remember that and take this seriously. The last card I'm going to pull for you is the Angel and Ancestor Oracle card. And I'm so tired today. And we've got Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. The rewards are coming in. You've done an incredible amount, especially in the last 10 months. There should be a monument built to you, Cancer, and I mean it seriously. So this is coming in exactly when you need it. But that means some people around you are going to have their own troubles. So make sure you celebrate you while those other people are going through their karmic lessons. It shouldn't impact you celebrating you. Let them go through the karmic lesson, and then they'll get to the point where you were at. Everyone is on their own different timeline. And so it's important not to make yourself small or diminish your strength. And the fact that you are a senior level soul, holding your own in the soup of energy. Celebrate yourself, because it's important that you do. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting me today. I hope you have an absolutely incredible month of May. Sorry about my cat in the background. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It helps my channel a great deal. Share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.